This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the Navy Midshipmen and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Florida Atlantic's offense will take the field first. And here comes Caden Veltkamp. He's trying to bounce back from a 4-interception game in their last loss. Takes the handoff. It's Bernard. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He's got it on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Oh, better look out! And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Off the play fake. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Headed to the edge, it's Bryant. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The option look. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play.
There's a crease. Picks up the 1st down. 10. Touchdown, midshipman. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Bernard. Hard running there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Got it in the middle. It's Messer. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bryant. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Hutchinson. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
To the ground with the back. Maybe some room here. The 40, at the 30. Inside the touchdown, Navy! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish, a 70-yard run to the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Plucks it out of the air.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bernard. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And, man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole. Man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the fullback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Woodson. Under fire. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The keeper on the option. Oh, what a move. Maybe a crease. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse, and field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
Fires to the middle, and they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And Navy will go back on the attack. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quarterback gets past the marker. There he goes. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Escapes trouble. Touchdown, Navy! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Owls headed quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive checks.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs.
I love that play design by the offensive coordinator there on 3rd down. You throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense is thinking you're going to throw it, and instead you hand it off. This guy is so dangerous, great vision. He knows where the sticks are. They pick up the first down, and they kept the defense on their heels.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Just couldn't quite hook up on that last pass play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Midshipmen will get things going here on offense. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
He's going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Woodson. It's complete to the right.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires toward the target. Makes a connection. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I guess an optimist could say it's still first and goal, and now you have a little more room to work with. He'll set up to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just threw that one way too far.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete on the right side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with the lead right now in the first half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Now let's take a look at some other top 25 action going on around the country. Now back to your game in Boca. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. He'll keep it on second down. Might have a chance. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Navy will have it with a first and goal. Gets the back moving. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking for space. It's Bernard. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The defense has the lead, and they're playing like it right now. I mean, they are pinning their ears back in these passing situations. They're not worried at all about the run game. They're just getting up the field, and they're getting to this quarterback.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. He might want another play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. Turning it on. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 4.
Man, how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, 3rd and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And here comes the Navy offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Woodson. It's complete. Got room at the 35. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The midshipman just got a chunk through the air. Now back to work. Pulls it on the option. There's some room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Navy lifts anchor in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Touchdown, Navy! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Getting set for the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Number 68, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground. Looking to take a shot.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Smashes through the tackle. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Spins away from the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Bryant. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
From his end zone, needs to be careful here. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it way down the field. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. Oh, a lot of space. Out of bounds at the 14, and the big-time offensive play has them set up. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Finding some room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll leave it with him. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Keeps it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Off the play fake on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Another incompletion on third down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
He's taking the shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to pass inside the red zone. A strike downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
Why not double the try total and go for two? Takes a snap, wants to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on. And
breaks into the open. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On the run, fires downfield. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. He's got great speed. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Lost a throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going downfield for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He got it back corner of the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And that's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He's taking the deep shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
game.